sting can be deadly, and they lurk under the cover of darkness. We're talking all things scorpions tonight. One of the dangers of the desert, a live taking action event. Few people want to come across them.
And for many of us, run-ins with scorpions are inevitable. Are you lucky enough to live in one of these zip codes? We got to show you. TripSavvy.com calls them the hot zones.
The brightest red spots in Phoenix, 85020 and 85048, sandwiched in between other active areas.
Tempe, the zip code 85283, Scottsdale 85259. And according to this site, scorpions don't move much. They are here to stay.
The majority of stings do happen in our state, about 8,000 a year.
And the stories, especially involving little ones, are pretty terrifying.
When I looked back, she was already on the floor and she was shaking. I thought she was having a seizure attack. Her eyes were rolled back. Oh God, it was terrible, terrible.
That Valley mom almost lost her toddler to a scorpion sting. ABC 15's Joe Bartel's kicking off his part of tonight's scorpion coverage.
And Joe, doctors say this baby girl was just minutes away from death.
Yeah, Steve and Katie, your heart is just pounding when you hear that mother talk about this, what happened to her small child. It can happen so fast, and luckily doctors were able to give the anti-venom just in time. But as you are about to see, this story could have been so much different.
As soon as I looked, I heard her screaming, and then she sat down.
That sound now burned into Angie Zamaris's Zinakakis' mind forever. 3 weeks ago, it was coming from her daughter, little Natalia.
She fell to the floor. And I seen that right away. There was a scorpion on the floor right next to her.
Angie says inside her kitchen was a deadly danger, likely an Arizona bark scorpion, the most venomous in the U.S., and it was inches from her daughter.
She just started foaming from the mouth. She fell flat. Her eyes rolled back. It was the most scariest thing ever, the foam just coming out of her mouth.
Angie rushed her daughter's convulsing and tensed up body into the family van and made it to Mercy Gilbert Medical Center.
They were pumping her, trying to get stuff out of her throat. There were like 10 doctors around her trying to help out.
3 rounds of anti-venom later, Natalia was able to fight off the poison coursing through her veins.
Luckily that I went to the right hospital because not all hospitals carry the anti-venom.
Angie says she could have called the paramedics and wants parents to know that a scorpion run-in can turn deadly in a matter of minutes.
It absolutely can, and Angie also says that after a scorpion bite with your child, you may want to remove the child's clothing, especially a diaper, because a scorpion can hide in that diaper and sting the child over and over again without you even knowing it. So coming up a little bit later, we are on a live taking action event. We have scorpions here. We're going to go on a live scorpion hunt here in Tempe, one of the hottest zones in the area for scorpions. You will not want to miss this live taking action event coming up. Guys, back to you.
Unbelievable how many of them are out there. Thanks so much, Joe.